Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. Oh yeah. All right, what is this? Oh wow. Okay. Six of Cups. This is feeling good about a past person. This is somebody on your mind from the past, collective. This is somebody you felt safe with. This is somebody that you felt you had peace with at the time. Let's see if any of that changes. These are your current circumstances. Okay. Okay, so maybe you were juggled by this person. It ended. So, King of Wands might be coming in instead for you, which is a fire energy. Now, this may be somebody that has blonde, red, or light brown hair, dark brown eyes, blue or green, freckles, fair skin, might tan a little, maybe burns better than tans. There might be medium height, so from 5 foot to 5'10" or 11, and they may be lean or muscular. They are a doer, so they do like action. Okay, they like to do things. They are somebody that takes action on things. They're not one to contemplate, they just get her done. So, Six of Wands. Okay. Good news coming your way. Some honest discussion, perhaps. Oh, about maybe a heartbreak going down. So, maybe having that honest discussion about this, maybe good news about somebody you left behind. I don't know. Let's just see. That broke your heart. Maybe about a Queen of Cups. Now, maybe this is somebody. Hmm, you're showing up as a sweetheart, or your person is. You may be the King of Cups, or you may be the Queen of Cups. After this ending, you maybe have a conversation with somebody here. Somebody that's also maybe had the same type of heartbreak. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe this is to the King of Wands. Maybe you're the Queen of Cups. Maybe you're the King of Wands. However, that resonates for you. Now, this might be that you're thinking about talking with somebody who you can trust. Maybe it's somebody that you know. Oh, okay. Maybe you were the Queen of Cups. Maybe you're talking to the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're the Queen of Pentacles and you're talking to a Queen of Cups. And we have, this is going to help heal things. This might actually get some closure for you or have you thinking things differently. Maybe about some painful ending that's happened. Let's just see what's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, this is in order for you to find your Ten of Cups. So interesting. Okay, so you may have been betrayed. You're going to talk with someone here about maybe the King of Wands, or this is somebody else coming in for you. So interesting. Let's just see how you feel about this King of Wands. And if this is the person you walked away from, then we're going to see who this Ten of Cups belongs to and how you're feeling about them. All right. Material attachment, a psychic connection. I just felt like somebody just touched my arm. That was like, and friendly support. Okay, so, oh wow, all right, that was kind of interesting. Um, this may be, if it is this King of Wands, they may, I'm kind of getting they may have an attachment to material items. Maybe they really like their toys or their things that they have that bring meaning to their life, or maybe they save and work hard for certain things in their life. Whatever it is, it looks like you have this psychic connection with this person and you offer friendly support, or they are offering support to you. Now, this could be with this feminine that you're feeling these things towards, right? So They may be advising you to jump into the unknown. Maybe it's about getting married. Maybe you're married to this person and you've been friend zoned. Maybe you're talking about this King of Wands. Maybe you're talking about the friend. Whatever the case is, if this is advice you're getting from someone else, just remember to come back to see what's in your own heart first, despite what everybody else may have been telling you. Don't give away your power to advice that you aren't checking back to see how it resonates for you and if that's truly what you're feeling in your heart. I mean, sometimes you can take advice that sounds good, but unless you're checking back with yourself to see how you really connect with that advice and how that may affect your life, otherwise you're giving away your power to someone else to decide what you should and shouldn't do in your life. And it's important that you make your own decisions. Okay. Hmm. I want to get one more on this. Well, I'll clarify, but I do want to get one on okay, self-love. So you've done some work on yourself despite whatever support you're getting, um, maybe about, you may feel like you have a connection here, psychic connection to somebody in particular. Maybe you're talking to the mom, or maybe you're talking to your mom, maybe you're talking to a best friend, grandmother, whatever the case is. Um, I feel like there's friendly support from this person. They may even show up. If you're going to speak with your ex mother-in-law, maybe this person is married. Maybe you don't know they're already married or didn't find out they got married. They may have friend zoned you. Maybe you had a lot of fun with this person. Maybe you're willing to go into the unknown with this person. I'm kind of feeling like this person maybe dove into the unknown themselves, got married to someone else, friend zoned you, and even though you have a lot of fun or had a lot of fun together. What is this? Ah, this may have been your life partner, or maybe that's what you thought. Maybe you'll end up coming back together with this person and end up getting married. Maybe they always wanted to stay married to you if you were married to them in the past. Maybe you'll get remarried to this person eventually. Um, I feel like you needed to find your worth, though. And if you do have a psychic connection, this could end up being a twin flame dynamic. Do you always come back together with a twin flame? No, not necessarily. So we're going to see about whether this is the person you walked away from or if this is somebody else coming in for you. You kind of know by their sign. So if it is an X is a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sag, then you kind of know that that is your X. And if it isn't that sign, this could be somebody new coming in. It ends up being your life partner. Maybe you were always friend zoned in the past with this person. I feel like there's things going on here that have changed for you. You may have this really neat connection with this person, always had fun. Maybe you friend zone them or always friend zone them. Maybe they always wanted more from you. I don't know. Let's just see where this is going. It's kind of coming out cockeyed. All right. So they've always seen you as somebody that stood out, maybe even thought you were had some type of genius level, or maybe that's how you saw them. There's the fire coming back out again with the confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. They may have thought all those things about you, or maybe they took the initiative and went after what they were passionate about. There is a level of healing going on for you when it comes to this person. And wow, Venus and love coming in for you. So Let's just see about your person and what's going on their side here. Mars, force. So this is a force of nature. I feel like this is kind of that tower. Everything's going to change. It all just happened from maybe you reached out, maybe they reached out. Whatever this is, it's going to change and change everything from this point on. Saturn, or feeling restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. So with Saturn, this is all about the world card, tying up those loose ends in order to get on the right path. And this is how your person is feeling. So with this change, they may have been forced into a change here through their natal chart. Things may have been colliding where they had no choice but to walk away from someone. Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. So maybe feeling a certain type of way about you. Maybe they have a lot of earth. Maybe they ground you. Maybe you are an earth sign. Whatever the case is, there's persistence, patience, and practicality. So being practical, there's no illusion here. And the moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. So you may have that priestess type of energy with the moon. This is all about feeling with your heart. Now, that may be where the Pisces is coming through on this. You've uncovered some truth, or there is some truth to uncover. Maybe how they really feel about you. Maybe this is somebody you've always friend zoned, or maybe they friend zoned you because they were with somebody. Maybe they were married and you didn't know. Whatever the case is, you're going to talk to somebody about this, though. And let's just crack the deck. House one. All right, individuals, self-image, and approach to life. So their whole persona with that fire sign, if this is your person, the King of Wands, I feel like with this is definitely their self-image, who they are as an individual, and their approach to life. They get it done. That may not be their sun sign, though. Okay. They may be a Pisces or they are a water sign. However, this person might be the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups, depending on who you are or who's watching. But let's find out. This is going to be that Ten of Cups, the life partner, and who they are as an individual. I feel like you're going to see them. You're going to have this reveal to you about who you really need to see. Wow, okay, that's just showing up crossing. You might still be working on your shadow self, doing that healing work. And for manifestations to come in, you have to be actively healing yourself. Oh, this psychic connection may be coming through in the dream state. You may be connecting through spiritual realm with your person, your soulmate. Oh, it's not that simple. um, Interesting. They may like that material existence. They may not have that minimal thing or uncomplicated, or maybe it's not clear. It's not written in the stars simply, here it is. There might be some things that are kind of masking what this might be. What is this anyway? Ah, you may be getting some prompts from your ancestors. You may have somebody in particular that is with you on your journey for your abilities. Now, this is legacy, roots, wisdom, connection, guidance. You may be getting guidance from your ancestors. Now, this simplicity here, I feel like it's almost like being too complicated, or it's not just cut and dry for some reason. Let's just see about your person, what shows up for them. Door of learning. So they are meant to learn something here coming up. And it looks like they're going to learn the lesson. What is this? The door, how balance is supposed to work. And maybe that is part of the lesson. This is having that shadow side and that side of yourself where it's the good and the bad that you are able to balance. And door of hope. So this is maybe having that faith and optimism and belief system. So, and door of wonder. Anything can happen. It's like very curious about one another, in awe of one another, being amazed by one another. I like this for you. And even though this is turned upside down, I feel like it's only as complicated as you make it. So I do feel like this may turn around eventually. So interesting enough. Let's clarify a few things and see where this goes. Tell me about, well, if this person is married, maybe this other person that's showing up is the one that is married to your person. Okay. You may feel like you need to have money because maybe who they're with has money. Maybe you're the sweetheart. Maybe the king of wands is you. I don't know. Maybe you're looking at who has more when you're looking at these people. I don't know. Let's just see where this goes with that Ten of Cups and see. Oh, yeah. This, whatever this is meant to change everything. Everything's going to change. The circle is turning in your favor, and the Queen of Wands, you have the confidence here to see this through. Now, there could be sudden luck coming your way, and you're pretty confident that this is yours. This is what's meant to come in for you. Let's look at the. I want to Let's just give a card to the Pentacles and the Cups. And let's look at this as well. The King of Wands. And let's look at the Queen of Cups. So let's just put a card for each of these here. I know I'm making a mess, but bear with me for a second. All right. All right. Magician. Manifesting something. Truth. And love. Okay. So this is somebody that is coming in for you that is going to speak words of love. You may be looking at, okay, I just want truth. You may be seeing the truth of this person, and you may be talking to a Queen of Swords, perhaps. Maybe this is you manifesting. I don't know. Maybe there's two people talking. I had a conversation here. There was a conversation being had. And the Page of Cups here, this person is still in love with you if it is you. That they are like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands is showing up as a counterpart. This may be who you are talking with here. This is complicated. This is not something simple by any means, especially with that simple card door being in reverse. So you're going to find a truth. If you are the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be able to manifest what you need. Or this person's manifesting something different if you end up winning this person over. If they are married to someone else, I feel like it's more that they want to marry you. And if they are married, then they will separate and get a divorce. Love is showing up for you here. And the fire energy is showing up too. So let's look at the life partner here. Marriage is showing up. This is guided to come in with your emperor. I can't make it up. Maybe they are even a celebrity or this will be known publicly. Interesting. House 1, let's see it. Definitely coming after you. You may be working on your pentacles and willing to part with some of those pentacles for the right person. And okay, you may already feel this is already dead and buried. However, this person may change your mind about this. Give me another card here for that 10 of Swords. Let's clarify that a bit. Okay, maybe there was 3 people eventually. at one point. Maybe you had the courage to walk away from this. Well, you definitely have the courage to keep going. Maybe find this new person. Doesn't mean that this person did this to you. However, it could be the same person. I don't know. But you maybe went with other suitors as well. They may have as well after the fact, after it was over. Maybe you found out things after. Tell me about the moon. Give me 3 cards for the moon. Okay. King of Cups, a win, good news, and Sanctuary. So I am getting a water sign with the King of Cups, or this person, your Emperor, is showing up in their loving side of things here. They are speaking loving words, so that may be the case. I feel like with this, they may be trying to see what the waters are like with you. Are they going to be able to come into some clear water, or is it going to be choppy? Are they going to screw it up and lose the fish from the water? Like, this is kind of saying to me that they don't want to fumble it, and really fumbling things again wouldn't be a good look. So I feel like if it is again that you are maybe looking at going back to somebody from your past, I feel like there's something saying here, everything's going to change and your Emperor's going to show up. They're guided to come in. What once was maybe dead and buried due to a third party, but you have new suitors showing up, which could be this King of Wands. Now, they're showing up in their loving side, and for the Emperor, you have to be all 4 kings to be able to become the Emperor. So they could show up in any side they want, which is their loving side with the King of Cups, their Pentacle side, which is their wealth. It could be the King of Cups, or I already said that, a King of Wands, which they are with the King of Wands where here, which is their action taking or their passionate side of what their heart's true passion lies. And then the King of Swords is all about their communication and the way they think. So they have to become all 4 of the kings to become the Emperor. And it is showing that this could lead to marriage, whoever this is, this King of Wands. Now, they're very nice to look at. They're very yummy looking, if you will. And they may even have a vision of who they're looking for, or because you do meet in the dream state, this could be where you are going to recognize one another when you come to the physical field in the 3D in reality. Okay, so in all terms of this, instead of dreaming, you're going to actually meet in the physical side of things. They're coming in quick with the 8 of Wands. This is some type of breakthrough. You may be, a lot of people may find you very attractive yourself, showing up as the Queen of Wands, very self-confident, very held together, rest assured. And this may be the mask you put out there as with this confidence. However, I feel like you're very authentic. So you're going to show who you really are. And maybe you are confident in who you are. You know who you are. And if you don't, you will soon. I feel like you're going to have some type of clarity. But it's not going to be as simple as you feel it might be, especially if you're going through the dark night of the soul. There are things that are a little complicated when it comes to that. And you're never really finished healing, right? So you're always learning things, new things along the way, right up until the day you die. So you're always going to be actively healing, essentially, or you should be trying to. If you're just living your life and you're not really thinking about becoming the best version of yourself, you're not really looking at your life differently than you once did, and you're not more aware, like you've had some type of light click on for you and now you see, um, then you haven't actually awoken. So unless that happens for you and you're looking at your life differently, and who you are, maybe finding yourself once again of who you want to be, becoming who you really want to be, and that's doable, right? Having that dream, working and doing the things you really want to do, and having your purpose, finding that purpose. Now, some people never find their purpose throughout their life. And if you're afraid to try different things, you may never find it. It's important that you take the risk especially for yourself, and find yourself and what you're good at, and follow that heart's passion of what really turns you on, in a sense of really puts a fire in your heart, or puts that fire under your ass to make you want to go and do things every day just like that every day. Wish you could do that as your thing that you would just love to be doing. If you could do it every day, you would. That kind of thing. So Um, in any case, certain circumstances aren't always clear, and sometimes it's not as simple at finding it out or figuring it out until it is. And it just comes to you, and it may even be that you need to ask for help. You have to give permission to spirit to work on your behalf. Um, that's because of free will. So everybody has choices they make every day for themselves that mean something. And in order to do that, you pretty much have to be able to take some risks along the way. All right, future. It's your destiny. What you have sown, achieve success. Do what you love best. So let's just see what else your person's initials may be, or it may be a letter in their first, middle, or last name. Let's see, F and a D and the divine. This is spirit coming through. You may be very devoted to spirit. You may be very spiritual. This could be a blessing coming your way. This could also be that you're going to be able to see your future. Maybe you will be getting some abilities or tapping into those abilities. Soulful, profound meaning, significant event, and heartfelt passion. Wasn't I just talking about that? This is your purpose. This is what your soul is pulling you to do, or making you feel that this is yours, or what you are meant to be doing. All right. And romance. Hello. Fallen in love. Here we are. Being courted. They're coming. Suitors. They're coming quickly. With the Eight of Wands, there's a breakthrough here. And let's see, on the bottom of the deck, S. Fated connection, happy accident, good fortune, serendipity. All right, it's going to be beautiful. And I like it. I do really like this for you. I feel like don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. What really makes your heart sing when it comes to things? I mean, right now, I don't know why I'm getting the love, and I'm getting wedding planner. I might have something to do with that. You may have a gift of putting things together. I'm kind of getting like, for some of you, it's taking this, and this that has to be done. And when it may have to be, doesn't have to be in any particular order. Um, but it all has to be marked off. It's almost like a project manager or event manager or something like that. I don't know. That maybe you work for another company. Maybe you're freelancing. Maybe you have your own business. I don't know. There's something to do with putting things together. Um, Maybe it's engineering. I don't know. I'm getting like a list of different random things, but they all mean something when they're all put together. Like, I don't know, maybe that's why it came up as a wedding, because you have to have the hall to have the place to go and party with your family and have the space to have the celebration part of your wedding. And then, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all reference to things that have to do with the one big picture. I don't know. I'm getting that you're going to know what this means. So, and you're going to know what it means to you personally. It may not be that and I'm not saying that you're a wedding planner. It may have something to about taking all these things that are on a list and doing each one that's going to create this bigger picture. And for a wedding planner, the bigger picture is the wedding, right? The event that happens. So maybe that's why wedding was coming up as a reference. But yeah, and it doesn't have to be that it's that particular thing. It could be, this is going to make sense to you. I don't know. I'm supposed to leave it there. All right, you guys, this is what I have for the collective. So they have an FDSRS in their initials or their name, first, middle, or last. You're going to know maybe who this is, even. I don't know. There's something here that is some magic of some sort going on here. So, and it was so weird. I really felt like somebody was just putting their finger. It's almost like one or two fingers. And I don't know if you saw me jump in the video because I wasn't expecting anything. But yeah, I mean, I might have to go back and look at that because I had to see if I had a bug on me or something. That's what I was feeling. It felt like something was touching me but nothing was there. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to go back and look. So anyways, take care, you guys. Stay blessed. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, of course. Love to have you as part of the tribe. And it doesn't cost anything to hit that. And maybe rewind and maybe you'll see where I was talking about. Anyhow, take care, guys. We'll see you next time. All right. Later.